So John Cornyn is running for re-election in Texas. He's a conservative Republican senator. Last time he ran for re-election, he ran really funny ads that we really enjoyed here on the Young Turks. In fact, here, I want to give you a quick sampling of one of those ads.
He came down off the bench after doing his time. He fought heathens and hellions and all kinds of crime. He was just getting started, had a long ways to go. We sent him to Washington to the really big show, Big John. Big Bad John.
Can you believe that worked? Okay, what a goofball. By the way, I'm not sure there's ever been a more establishment Republican. I guess Mitch McConnell, but that's a tough contest. This guy loves crony capitalism, loves giving away taxpayer money to giant corporations that fund him, and then he gets on a horse and acts like a goofball. Oh, Big Bad John. But what's really interesting is the guy who shows up in one of his recent ads for this campaign. Let's watch.
We just can't be the country that we are capable of at a time in the world where we're needed as much as we've ever been needed if we spend ourselves into oblivion.
Do you know that median household income is now lower than when President Obama took office in 2009?
And we see all-time lows in terms of trust, confidence, and credibility among the institutions that are supposed to lead us.
Do you know that median household income is actually lower now than it was when Clinton took office?
Never in the last 60 years has the length of joblessness been this long.
More than 500,000 people just left the job market, just stopped looking for work.
I believe America only succeeds and thrives when we've got a strong and growing middle class.
The middle class is getting crushed.
National emergency of long-term unemployment.
Now, why am I in a Republican ad like that? Well, we just took $4 million from Buddy Roemer, former Republican governor of Louisiana. Cash it in, baby. No, of course they didn't get my permission. In fact, I'd now like to announce we are going to be suing Big Bad John. We're coming for you, John. Okay. No, we're not. I'm just messing around. I don't care, man. He can put whatever he likes in an ad. Now, let me tell you the truth about that clip. Now, that's absolutely true, and I've criticized President Obama because he has done very little for the middle class. That's why I think his nickname is the establishment. So as John Cornyn and Mitch McConnell are the establishment on the Republican side, Barack Obama is the establishment on the Democratic side, and unfortunately they come to the same general conclusion. Now, if you think John Cornyn is going to help that situation, that's a good one. That's a good one. No, what John Cornyn is going to do is make that income inequality much worse. And he's going to put the plight of the middle class in an even more disastrous situation than it is today. I suspect that that's not going to go in one of John Cornyn's ads. Okay. Now, the reality is that the Republicans in the last 30 years have been driving the middle class into the ground. And in fact, there's a New York Times article out today about how the middle class is dropping in income, and we're now being surpassed by many other nations. We used to have the strongest middle class in the world, but unfortunately the Republicans and the Democrats have basically colluded to destroy that because they both get funded by giant donors who are not in the middle class. They are in the very, very rich, or they're multinational corporations. The same exact guys that John Cornyn works for. And if you think Barack Obama's bad on that, and I do, trust me that John Cornyn is far worse on that. The only thing worse than a Democrat in this case about this issue is a Republican, let alone one of the Republican leaders in the Senate, like
Big Bad John.
Indeed.